The initial excerpts from Britney Spears' highly anticipated memoir, The Woman in Me, have been unveiled. These extracts shed light on the alleged cruelty she endured throughout the unconventional conservatorship imposed on her from 2008 to 2021, and a deeply personal moment involving an abortion during her relationship with Justin Timberlake. Published by People magazine in the US in anticipation of the book's official release on October 24, Spears candidly reflects on her abortion experience, sharing, "For me, the pregnancy wasn't a tragedy. I love Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would just be much earlier than I'd anticipated. But Justin definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. He said we weren't ready to have a baby in our lives, that we were way too young. I don't know if that was the right decision. If it had been left up to me alone, I never would have done it. And yet Justin was so sure that he didn't want to be a father." The couple, who were in their late teens and early 20s, dated from 1999 to 2002. And Justin Timberlake has not responded to Spears' account. Regarding the conservatorship, Spears conveys, 13 years went by with me feeling like a shadow of myself. I think back now on my father and his associates having control over my body and my money for that long, and it makes me feel sick. I became a robot. But not just a robot, a sort of child robot. I had been so infantilized that I was losing pieces of what made me feel like myself. The woman in me was pushed down for a long time. They wanted me to be wild on stage, the way they told me to be, and to be a robot the rest of the time." While Jamie Spears, Britney's father, has not commented on these excerpts, he has previously defended the conservatorship arrangement, arguing that it was necessary for her well-being. In 2021, Britney Spears made a series of shocking claims about the conservatorship during court hearings, leading to her release from the arrangement in November of that year. These claims included being forced to use birth control and take medications against her will, and her father, Jamie Spears, was suspended from the conservatorship before its eventual termination. In her memoir, Spears reaffirms some of the allegations made during the court hearings and an August 2022 voice memo that she briefly published online and later deleted, including her father's criticism of her weight. She writes, "Feeling like you're never good enough is a soul-crushing state of being for a child. He drummed that message into me as a girl, and even after I'd accomplished so much, he was continuing to do that to me." She adds, "I became more of an entity than a person on stage. I had always felt music in my bones and my blood. They stole that from me. I didn't deserve what my family did to me. It was death to my creativity as an artist." Spears reflects on the infamous incident of shaving her head, explaining that it was a response to the intense scrutiny she had endured since her teenage years when she first achieved chart success. "I'd been looked up and down, had people telling me what they thought of my body since I was a teenager," she writes. "Shaving my head and acting out were my ways of pushing back. But under the conservatorship, I was made to understand that those days were now over." Additional extracts from the memoir delve into her early entry into the entertainment industry, her memorable snake-draped performance at the 2001 MTV VUS, and her brief acting career in the film Crossroads, which was recently re-released in cinemas. Spears expresses her relief that her acting career did not continue, describing her struggles during filming as a challenging experience. Since the conclusion of the conservatorship, Britney Spears has returned to her music career, releasing songs such as Hold Me Closer with Elton John and To Mind Your Business with will.i.am. She also married her long-term boyfriend Sam Asghari, although the couple eventually divorced after 14 months.